We are going to continue with our post-race media availabilities for today's Citizen Soldier 400 here at Dover International Speedway. We are joined by the crew chief, Cole Pearn, and Furniture Row Racing General Manager, Joe Garone, with the number 78 Furniture Row Denver Mattress Toyota, which won today's race, the second in the round of 16 here at the Chase, and fourth of the season for this team. Cole, why don't you start off and just talk a little bit about it and the momentum going into the round of 12?
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of a bonus win, really. I mean, we didn't need it at all, but you're never going to turn them down. So it was, we had a really good car today. I think the 48 was equally as good as us, and we were going to definitely have to battle them, the rest of the race. And we were fortunate they had a penalty, and we didn't have any issues, and we didn't make any mistakes. And then no cautions. It really wasn't too difficult of a strategy at that point. So again, happy to get another win, and at the end of the day, it all resets next week, and none of this really matters.
And Joe, why don't you talk a little bit about what this means for Furniture Row Racing as you guys head into the round of 12 with the number 1 seed?
Well, it's amazing. I mean, it's just as Cole said, it's about momentum, and trying to get to the last race. You obviously have to keep knocking down fences, and today was definitely a big step, and carrying off into another mile and a half is with this kind of momentum. It's just really positive, really good for the company, for Furniture Row and Denver Mattress, and Barney Visser, our owner, who is again not here to celebrate with us, but a lot of hard work has gone into this from a lot of people, and yeah, he's at 50% right now. So at any rate, you got to have this momentum to continue from round to round. So we're blessed to have gotten this win.
All right, we'll open it up to questions for these two. We'll start here with Kenny.
Kenny Bruce with NASCAR.com for Cole. Obviously, it wasn't a given that you guys had this in a bag or anything. With Jimmy looked strong at one point there until those guys had their issues. But when you're in the latter stages of the race and you're leading by 12 seconds, any thoughts whatsoever of backing off just a little bit and not stinking up the show so NASCAR doesn't take a closer look than they might otherwise?
I don't know. You're going to have to stroke it pretty hard to get back 10 seconds, the lead we had. So it's just, you just got to keep going. Really, the biggest thing we were concerned about is just where the 48 was, because we knew, if he was able to get the lucky dog or get back on the lead lap, that's who we were going to be racing. So, they really drew our focus, and, we kind of focused on what they were doing and kind of called the race off their decision. So, definitely I know in the grand scheme it looked like, we kind of walked the dog there a bit, but at the end of the day, I mean, caution comes, 48's back in the lead lap, you got to decide whether you're going to pit or not. It can all go to, a lot of things can happen at that point. So we just, we tried to keep them a lap down. I was trying not to say hell there, so anyways.
We'll go to Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, Performance Racing Network, kicking the tires. Cole, I talked to Carl after the race, and he's, you guys are supposed to be in the same equipment. He's like, I really want to know what they're doing to get a 12-second lead on the field. What is it about you guys that can take that equipment and go out there and dominate like you did?
I don't know. I don't think it's any one thing for sure. I mean, we just we got a strong team, and we didn't make it to Homestead last year for no reason. And I really feel like we're in better equipment this year. So we just really had a flawless day. We're hitting on all cylinders right now. I mean, every track we go to, even the tracks we haven't been good in the past, we've been pretty good at. I mean, and Dover, for that matter, has been a strong suit for us the last 3 years. Even in 2014 when we were struggling, we ran good here. So, we really feel like we got a good handle on this place. But we were good, but that 48 was just as good. So I mean, at the end of the day, when you come to Dover, you're gonna have to beat Jimmy Johnson, and luckily it didn't come down to that being that close.
Any additional questions? Go over to Bob.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. Cole, does winning at Dover mean anything as far as how it relates to other tracks left on the schedule? And I mean, just is there any fear that maybe y'all maybe peaked too early?
I don't know. I mean, you're not going to say no. I mean, maybe we have. I don't know. I mean, I still feel like we've been good all year, so I don't really know how you can say we peaked too early. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is just kind of a icing on the cake win. We didn't need it per se, but you're not going to turn it down. I mean, Martin's had a lot of wins given away from him or taken away from him in his career. So to be able to make up for lost time in a way is good. And you just got to keep it rolling. I mean, we didn't do anything extravagant today. We just we brought a good car. We made solid pit stops. We never made any mistakes, and we won. So I mean, you're not gonna knock that strategy at all.
We'll go back to Kenny.
Yeah, Cole, you guys weren't that good at Charlotte earlier this year. I just wondered if you were hoping maybe you'd do something a little different this time. Now, actually, how much change do you anticipate from when you ran there in May till next week?
I mean, you can never be complacent. So I mean, I look at, we had a good car here at Dover in the first race, and we were different than we were, then. So I mean, Charlotte's no example. You can't get complacent and hold on to fond memories from the past or whatever. You got to go and execute and work really hard this week. We got a tough week coming up for our team. We got a tight turnaround going to Charlotte. We got to test Martinsville Tuesday and Wednesday. So I mean, it's a really tight week, and we're nervous about that. But at the end of the day, it's definitely a track that we have good comfort with. I think we know what we need to do. It's just a matter of executing and having it all go together over 500 miles.
Any final questions for Cole or Joe? All right, gentlemen. Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck in the round of 12.
Thank you.
Thank you.